you said that there were plans to kill you, and that the plan was not to kill you in Abuja, but to kill you right there in Kogi State. I'm very certain that you know the magnitude of that allegation, and you know what could become of that if it's not ironclad in evidence.
Shim, I'm glad you did affirm that I'm a lawyer. And even if I'm not a lawyer, I'm a sane individual. And I do stand by what I said. It was part of the meeting, the discussions Akpabio had with Yahya Bello that night to eliminate me. And
to what extent? To
what
purpose?
Let's say this. Let's ask the Senate President, why in the first instance did he withdraw my security, if not to make me vulnerable to attacks? Mind you, of all the senators there, well, let's just say, we're about 109 senators, but we all have different stories. I have been a high-profile, vulnerable individual because of the nature of politics I've had. I've experienced in the year 2018, very violent and dangerous. And I've always had my security, okay? So stripping me of my security simply because I'm suspended illegally, actually, he just positioned me before attacks, and I knew immediately what
that meant. Is that the reason why you think they want to eliminate you?
That's not it. That's not it. Mind you, I said that there was a conversation. So that happened. I was suspended on the 6th day of March, right? And shortly a week after, which was the 14th, a week and a few days after when he met with him, he then emphasized that I should be killed, but I should be killed in Kogi. And that was one of the reasons why I did not go home on time. I delayed going home because I needed to put some measures on ground. I did write a letter to the Inspector General of Police, and I sent a copy to his WhatsApp. I forwarded the copy to his WhatsApp. He's not responded to that yet. But again, I've spoken on the phone to a number of persons in the security as well. I did notify them. And you see, this is Nigeria. We've had a number of political murders that usually are swept under the carpet, no investigation done. What is important to me is to stay alive, because dead men tell no tales. And God forbid, if I had not come out, and if I don't speak about this, and something happens, and they succeed in their plan, who is going to get justice for me?
How can you make such an allegations of a meeting where you were not present?
I heard it's just like, okay, how again? Like, I tell you, there were actually three conversations that happened that day. I spoke only about 2. The third one was quite minute, which is that they should prepare to field in someone who will, just in case I want to contest in 2027, some strong person who will clinch the ticket from me during the primaries. That's the third part of it. The first was my recall. The second was to eliminate me. The third was to put in someone who would take the ticket from me in 2027 if I want to contest. So if you are doubting the veracity of the killing, yes, then what about the recall that we just experienced? Are you getting my point?
Are you able to prove this? That's the point. I mean, anyone can make an allegation, but the issue is, are you able to prove it when it comes to it?
Let us get to that bridge. I'm hearing that the Senate President wants to sue me for that. I will tell him to go ahead.
In the history of the Senate, we have not experienced or seen, we've not seen a woman who is as determined as Natasha. Natasha has been pressing the neck of Akpabio. Now, I am not saying that the easiest that a woman can, the easiest weapon that a woman or any woman can use is to lay claim or allege that a man wants to look into the inner carcass of their life. You know what I mean? Like, a woman can begin with sexual allegation, and they believe that quickly men, and of course women, will embrace whatever it is that they say. But if we look at senators and we look at Nigerian politicians, I don't think you want to think too far. You will not want to think too far about their wickedness when it comes to currying favors, sexual favors, give to me, rub my back, I rub your back. Stuff like that. So Justice Binta Fatima Iyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja has barred parties in the suit filed by suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan against the President of the Senate, Gospel Akpabio, and 3 others from granting press interviews on issues relating to the case. The judge issued the order on Friday following a complaint by the lawyer to Akpabio, Kehinde Ogunwumiju San, that the plaintiff was moving from one television house to another, granting press interviews on issues relating to her case, which is currently pending before the court. In a brief ruling, Justice Iyako said there shall be no press interviews by all parties and their lawyers regarding the subject matter of the case. Justice Iyako also barred parties and their lawyers from engaging in streaming the proceedings of the case on social media. At the day proceedings, counsel to the Senate President Ogunwumiju had complained that the plaintiff Natasha was going all over the place from BBC to CNN and even Al Jazeera. Well, I don't see Justice Iyako stopping Natasha. Now, counsel to Natasha, Jubril Okutekpa, told the court that the case was coming up for the first time, having been transferred from another court presided over by Justice Obiora Agwatu. Okutikpa said parties have filed and exchanged all relevant documents except one and prayed the court to grant a consolidated hearing of all pending applications along with a substantive suit. He noted that time was of the essence because his client's suspicion was for a limited period. He added that his client was desirous of expeditious determination of the case. Now, let me just go down into the part where Natasha alleged that Senate President and Governor of Kogi State, the state where she's from, the state where she is a senator, she alleged that Mr. President of the Senate wanted to unalive her. Now, the thing is this woman is ready to go all the way. This woman is ready to go all the way. She's not backing down on anything. She's ready to go all the way. That's the truth of it. She's not going to back down. She's not going to be cajoled into some kind of quietness and solitude, and she's ready to go all the way. She's ready. I mean, she definitely must have asked her husband, are you backing me on this? And I won't lie to you, men will support their wives on this kind of journey. Men will definitely, because to them it's like, how can you want to kind of do my wife? And you are my friend. I have met you in the UK. I spoke to you about allowing my wife to be able to pass a bill. It is important to her. And you have not been kind of supportive. You are my friend. Why is this happening? Well, Natasha said, my husband also suspected. He heard something and he asked me, what did the Senate President tell you? What is he asking of you? What is he asking? What is he asking? And I had to tell my husband, this and this and this and this. And this guy is my friend's husband. This guy is my husband's friend, I mean. So, this matter is getting very, very complex, getting complicated every minute. But one thing that is certain is that Natasha will not back down. Natasha is not backing down. Stopping her from going from TV station to the other, I don't think she will want to. She will continue to press the neck of the man who does not like to say fine woman. Now, not like, I'm not saying that these things happened, but the truth of the matter is that I'm not saying the Senate President escaping this so easily. The Senate President is not going to escape this so easily. It is going to be it is going to be fire for fire. Gone are those days. And I guess this is going to be more of a revolution. Gone are those days. This is what this is becoming. Gone are those days where anybody can just use position. Natasha is setting a standard. She's setting a standard, and more people will follow. Just look at the justice for Mohbad of the thing. Look at the end stance of the thing. Nigerians are beginning to realize where they should be. Where should we be? Should we be part of those, okay, it's business as usual? How are we going to accept foolishness? We will not accept it. I guess this is also going to spread into the universities, where a lecturer will want to take advantage of students. I'm going to fail you. I'm going to do this. And also, students will also realize that they cannot put down themselves or tempt a lecturer, a teacher. Is going to be fire for fire. That's just basically what it is. So, it's good that this is happening. It's good that she's going all over from BBC to CNN and all of that, making sure that the world is aware of a man called Akpabio and many others. Akpabio is not the only person that wants to, and the bad part of it is that this Akpabio, it seems to be a man that likes to, he likes to do these things. He likes to do these things, I guess. He likes to bola women all over the place. That's basically what the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. He likes that kind of thing. Because this is not the first time, that's what I mean, that accusation like this. But then, don't get me wrong, it is also possible that people are taking advantage of certain kind of, it's like they say, this person, you have been accused of stealing. So wherever you go to, people want to take advantage of it. They just roll on the already made, you're already dead, bad, dirty image. You just want to roll on that your image, and they want to just kind of use it to oppress you, something like that.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.